We have some members wanting to speak at the public forum this morning. Thank you very much for your attendance. First up, we've got Mr. Bruce Simpson. Would you like to, you can actually come up to the front, would probably be your best step. Thank you. Everyone can end here. I actually do have a bell here, but he's 5 minutes, Bruce, and it's all yours.
Thank you. Right. First of all, this is unusual. I'd like to thank people. I sent an email out to all the councillors. They should have got this, but if they haven't, I'd like to make it a matter of public record that I want to thank Councillors Gash and Gilsina for remembering that the assets held by the council are held in trust for the people of the district and shouldn't be disposed of arbitrarily and without consultation. I'd like to thank our Mayor, Jenny Shannock, and Group Asset Manager, Ted Anderson, for allowing me to use a drone, in fact, this drone, to get some video of the parks and reserves around here. And a tiny excerpt of this footage has already been posted to YouTube just a few days ago. It's been seen over 3,000 times and it's producing extremely positive feedback. And if you haven't seen the feedback that's just on the video, I have a couple of quotes from there. From the local Genuine Tokoro Facebook page, wow, amazing, love it, awesome. And from YouTube, nice spot, I'm going to have to come across the ditch and look soon. Another one, simply astounding, gorgeous, beautiful place, makes me want to take a trip there. I've been dreaming of a trip to New Zealand for years, more like this, please. So thank you to the Mayor and the Asset Manager for allowing us to happen. I'd also like to thank Councillor Napu-Lipscomb, who, unlike so many other councillors, always does me the courtesy of acknowledging the emails I send out. It's a small thing, but it shows an incredible level of professionalism, and she's a credit to this council just for that, because it's the little things that make a big difference when you're trying to maintain your image, and she does a wonderful job at that. It's not a big task to do it, and it reflects so well on this council that she does. Right, moving along. First of all, I want to read from the council's own website, where it has the page titled Council's Vision. First of all, it says, improving image. We focus on improving the image and perception of the South Waikato. In growing economy, we support and encourage existing businesses and endeavour to attract new business to the district. In the title of diverse economy, we encourage the economic base in the district to diversify, especially in relation to tourism. Now, this is the vision the council has stated. I'm sure you're all aware of it, because it must be something that guides your policy making and your decision making. Right, so now we move on. I must say, I have a few concerns about the honesty of that vision based on my own experiences with council. But we have to acknowledge that at the moment, Tokoro's image is pretty bad. We've had armed robberies, muggings in the street, violent attacks involving someone having their throat slashed, and even employers acknowledging the huge drug problem. And we still have the legacy of being unable to fill roles of doctors in the district. I saw something in Stuff just this week, actually, just last week about that. That's still lingering on. And I think it's time to turn around and give the media some good news stories. I think we have to be very proactive in this. We can't be reactive, otherwise all we're doing is responding to bad news. And so one of the initiatives that I'm promoting at the moment, and you should have all got an email regarding this, is drone training at the Tokoro Airfield. Now, I have set aside what now amounts to about $100,000 worth of my own time and resources to train our young people in the area of unmanned aviation, which is a big area. It's a growing industry, $127 billion by the end of the decade, which is only 3 years away, 2.5 years away. So I would like to be able to give the town a good news story that we can be seen to be leading the way, giving our children and our people the opportunity not just to become a tradesperson, welding and whatever, but a profession in unmanned aviation, a career path that in some parts of the world will earn you between $100,000 and $150,000 a year. That's a good sight to set. We're setting our sights at the moment a little too low, I think. We should offer those who don't want to trade something else. And I know the council invests quite heavily in the trade training side of things. Well, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, and I'm willing to put in $100,000 worth of my own resources, time and money to make this happen. Unfortunately, I can't make it happen without your support. And the key thing here is, I cannot do it unless the airfield is delisted. In the email that I sent you, I explained exactly what it is. If you have any questions on that, I'm happy to take them. But we really do need to look at this as an opportunity to change the perception or the image of the town. Now, I've already spoken to quite a few people in the media, and they are poised to write a good news story on this. They are gentlemen up on it, and they are waiting to announce that Tokoroa will be the first town in probably the world with such a forward-looking strategy for integrating this kind of training into their community. Now, so we have to delist the airfield. We've already been through the delisting process. Remember, I came to you in September last year with a proposal to delist the airfield and operate the airfield over the summer with a view of attracting people, creating events there and making it happen. Unfortunately, that was declined because Mr Anderson had alleged or asserted that we couldn't run a shielded operation at the airfield. I asserted that we could. The council challenged Mr Anderson to produce a written confirmation from CAA that his and his experts' advice was correct. I said I would produce written confirmation that I was correct. I've produced my written confirmation. I sent copies out to councillors showing you that CAA agree with me that we can run a shielded operation at the airfield. I don't know if Mr Anderson has been able to produce evidence to the contrary, but I should think not, because CAA wouldn't say different things about the same issue. So, in that respect, there is no hurdle to delisting the airfield and running these drone training courses there. So we've got to say, well, what's the downside of doing that? Well, as we established when we discussed this before, there is no downside. Every other existing South Waikato-based user of the airfield can continue to do what they do now. Nobody loses anything. And that's important. What does happen, of course, is the training schools may not be able to use the airfield. And that's interesting because they are the biggest source of risk at our airfield. The 4 incidents that have occurred at our airfield, which endangered people and property, have all been down to the students from the training schools. There have been 3 involving the CTC flight school. On one occasion, a child got its arm broken at the pony club because they did some low passes when they shouldn't have. On 2 other occasions, CTC aircraft have landed in the middle of the runway while other users had the airfield closed. That's the driver training primarily. And just February of this year, an Ardmore student landed in the middle of the model jet flying that was happening there, which again, the airfield was closed. Students are a high risk category of airfield users. And we should look at that and say, well, you know, are we going to lose anything if the students don't come? No, we're going to gain something. We're going to gain some safety. To that end, I spoke to Don Waters, the Civil Aviation Safety Advisor, and I sent you all copies of his business card. And he confirmed, he said, yes, it would be a good idea to delist the airfield given its multi-role use. Because when you have a listed airfield, you're inviting people to come and land there. And some of the people that come don't know the rules and they do bad things like landing in the middle of driver training. If we delist the airfield, which is CAA's recommendation, so it's not me now, it's CAA saying, in the interests of safety, delisting is a good idea. I see no reason why we can't delist. And when you look at the potential obvious opportunities that it's going to open up, I would find it very difficult for the council to disagree with that. So finally, I have to say that I call on the council to honour their vision statement, because all the initiatives I'm bringing are promoting new businesses, they're promoting tourism, and promoting access to the community. Honour the vision statement or take it down. Thank you very much. If there are any questions, I'll have to field them.
Are there any questions of Mr Simpson? Thank you very much. Thank you for that.